Yes, fellas, welcome back to another video. Today we are ranking all of the playstyles in FC26, boys, and we're going to be talking about which positions best benefit from these playstyles. So here are the playstyles, and here are the categories. We've got broken, top tier, decent, debatable, and absolutely dead playstyles. So without further ado, let's start with the first touch plus. I think this is a decent playstyle, boys. I like first touch, especially when you bang it into someone's feet and you want to have that very good first touch on the edge of the box. Press proven. I think this is a top tier playstyle, almost broken. I think it's even more value on attacking players so they don't get bullied by defenders. All right. So yeah, very top tier playstyle. Trickster plus. I'm gonna put it in decent, lads. The reason I'm not putting it higher is because there isn't many more benefits from a white trickster and the trickster plus unless you are absolutely cracked at this game. But for me, someone who's a little bit of a noob and not that great, trickster obviously is not the best playstyle plus that I would want. But yeah, decent. Can't put it higher, unfortunately, lads. Rapid plus has to be top tier. It's a very good playstyle, boys, and at the moment it is the most meta playstyle plus to have on wingers. The Nico Williams, the Javinho, the Ibabo, everyone's rocking these type of players out on the wing because the speed is insane, boys, so it has to go top tier. Anticipate plus. I might argue that it's in the broken column, boys. I think Anticipate is ridiculously good, and this is why the most recent Evo cost 100k coins, because Anticipate Plus is very strong. That's why Saliba was amazing for so long. I can't believe he's that cheap at the moment, by the way. And again, anyone with Anticipate Plus, I think you're going to really feel that on the card. Great for defensive players. Centre-backs, of course, even a CDM, but probably the best on centre-backs. Technical plus, absolute broken playstyle. It's not as broken as it used to be, of course, with all the patches and the nerfs, but it's still really good. I'm gonna put it in the broken column because it's a little bit too strong, boys. Everyone's using Lamine Yamal. Everyone's using all cards with technical plus because it is still really good. RB dribbling is still pretty busted. Block. I like block plus, boys. On my center backs, I love block plus because every single person is trying to left stick dribble you, and then they're just trying to get that finesse or get that shot off. I always like one of my center backs to have this block. The animation's good. I think it's a solid playstyle. Jockey plus is top tier. This is probably one of the best defensive playstyles to have, and this is good for fullbacks or centre backs. Anyone in your defensive line is going to benefit from Jockey plus. I think it is absolutely top tier playstyle, boys. Aerial Fortress, very decent playstyles. You 100% want your centre backs to have this if possible. Yeah, pretty good playstyle to have on your tall, solid centre backs. Incisive plus, boys, for me is absolutely broken. I think it is one of the strongest passing playstyles to have on a cam, on any centre mid, really. In fact, I'm not gonna lie, it's rare to see it on a striker, but anyone with this playstyle is going to be able to get you so many easy goals because the through balls when you've got this playstyle plus is absolutely insane. So yeah, it has to be in the broken column for me. Finesse, we're going to put that in top tier, boys. We know how good Finesse plus is right now. It's such a nice way to get goals with your wingers. Even strikers benefit from Finesse plus. Most of the cards with Finesse plus were really high priced throughout most of the FC26, so I'm not gonna lie, it's a very solid playstyle plus. Slide tackle, boys. This one's debatable. I'm definitely not going to put it in dead because you can get some very good use from this slide tackle plus. I quite like it, but I'm not going to lie, slide tackling is quite risky. It's not the most effective way to get the ball off someone. And obviously, if you were to choose a playstyle plus for your defender, slide tackle probably won't be the one. So I'll leave it in debatable, but I'm not going to be harsh and put it in dead. Bruiser. I actually want to put Bruiser in broken. Some people might disagree with this, but I think Bruiser Plus is so busted because the moment that you start spamming A when you're near someone, you bully them out of the way. So that means Pina, get out of the way, bro. Anyone that normally causes you problems, Bruiser Plus tends to fix that. This one's amazing on centre backs. You could also argue it's pretty good on your left back and right back as well. Enforcer, another broken physical playstyle. This one's busted. Honestly, when you see the Gyökeres, the Gullit, and all these other players that have got Enforcer Plus, it's really hard to get the ball off them. Not many people use this playstyle properly, but for those of you that know what you're doing with Enforcer Plus, you know this playstyle broken. I don't need to say any more about that, to be honest. Tiki Taka is a top tier playstyle, boys. I think it's the playstyle plus that you want on most of your midfielders. If you can get it on your center mids, your cams, even your CDMs, it's such a good playstyle, boys. Low driven, absolutely broken playstyle plus, and it has been even in FC 25. This playstyle plus is ridiculous. You can kind of score a goal anywhere in and around the box as long as you've got a little bit of space. Near post, across goal, it's just broken. There's nothing else I need to say about that. That's why Pina is busted. That's why the Scream Benzema, when it came out, busted. It's because of this broken playstyle plus. Relentless plus, I'm gonna put it in debatable, boys. The only argument you could have really for Relentless plus is that it gives everyone on your team stamina, and it's nice to maybe have one person on your team with this playstyle plus. That's why I'm also gonna put Dead Ball plus in here as well, guys, because you only really want one person on your team with Dead Ball plus. It's not a playstyle plus that you want anyone else on your team to have, right? I can't really argue that it's that good. I can't say it's decent or any higher, so this is the same reason as Relentless why it's indebatable. All right, Long Ball plus. This is another top tier playstyle plus, and I think it has been even on FC 25. It's a very, very good way to get some through balls to your rapid strikers and to get some goals. Will always be a good playstyle no matter what, boys. So yeah, this is amazing on any of your center mids. Power Shot Plus, I'll put it in decent. I don't think it belongs any higher. I don't really see anyone using Power Shot at the moment. I just think like you don't really have a lot of time to use it, even though the animation is quite quick with this playstyle plus. I never see someone use it. I never managed to pull it off. And I don't know, if I had to use one of my strikers and have a playstyle plus on them, I would rather it be finesse plus or low driven. It definitely wouldn't be power shot. So I'm going to leave it in decent. Does not belong any higher. Ping pass is also a decent one. Like, I like one of my center mids to have ping pass. I just think it's a quick way to slap the ball into someone's feet and have a very fast, aggressive counter attack. So I want this on one of my center mids, get the ball straight to my striker and go and get a goal nice and fast. Not a bad play style at all. Quick Step, boys, also a top tier playstyle. Yeah, it's another really good playstyle, boys. I think you can really beat defenders with this playstyle plus. You're gonna want it on your strikers. You're also gonna like it on wingers. It's just very, very top tier playstyle. Chip shot, bit of a dead playstyle plus. I like scoring chip goals, and I do score a lot of chip goals in my matches, but the white playstyle is good enough for you, boys. You don't really need more than just a basic white chip. Intercept is a top tier playstyle, boys. I don't think it's quite as good as anticipated at the moment, but it's definitely a very, very good playstyle plus for your center backs or your CDMs, and I think that it always has been, to be honest. So yeah, I really rate it, but anticipate just a little bit better for me. Far throw, boys. What a dead playstyle. We're not playing in non-league football. We're not playing at a semi-pro level where you've got your fullback with far throw and you're just lobbing it into the box and trying to get goals like that. You know what I'm saying? Absolute dead playstyle, boys. Get it out of my face. Whipped pass, I think, is decent, boys. I can't put it in top tier or broken, but I think if you have a left back or a right back with whip pass plus, or a winger that can just get you some nice crosses for maybe like a big striker like Haaland, or if you've got your centre backs going for some aggressive headers, boom, easy goal. I think whip pass can be put to good use, boys. I like the play style. I just can't place it any higher than decent. Precision header, I'm gonna put in debatable, boys. I think this playstyle does help you get some goals. Again, combine it with players that have whip pass. These headers are very, very accurate, and I've seen a lot of people score goals with like Crespo and any other players, maybe even Haaland, that have this playstyle. But again, it's only if you're playing that playstyle specifically. Lots of crosses, okay? That's the only way that you make use of this. Inventive, I'm gonna put in debatable, boys, because I think you won't really feel this playstyle plus unless you're doing a lot of outside the foot through balls or outside the foot passes. There it's really, really nice because they're extra accurate, extra swervy. But unless you're doing those type of passes consistently or matches, I don't think you're going to feel this playstyle plus. You would probably prefer something else, so I'm putting it in debatable. Whereas Game Changer, I'm going to put in decent. Game Changer feels nice because if your striker's got this or your winger's got this, they automatically contextually shoot like a Travella when you're in front of goal without you having to press L2. Acrobatic Plus, absolute dead playstyle. I'm not placing this any higher, boys. No one's going for bicycle kicks at the moment. There was a point where people were trying to score bicycle kicks from corners, and I thought that was dirty. I thought that was sweaty. But yeah, dead playstyle. I'd much rather have anything else on any of my attackers, so I don't like it. Now we're just left with the goalkeeping playstyle pluses, boys. So let's go through these real quick and wrap this up. Well, I'll start with rush out. I think it's debatable. This is probably, maybe you could feel the extra speed when your goalkeeper's coming out. But again, I'm going to argue that if you're having to rush your goalkeeper out 24/7 in your matches, you probably are not defending well enough, is all I'm going to say. Far through. I think far through is a bit dead. You could argue like when you win the ball back to go on a quick counter attack, you can throw it out, but I don't think you need it as a playstyle plus. It could just be a white playstyle. I think it's a little bit of a dead playstyle plus. I'd rather have some of the other goalkeeper ones. So yeah, it's going to stay in the dead column. Now, footwork, boys, I think is the most broken one in my opinion, because everyone's scoring low drivens right now. For me, this is the broken playstyle plus for a goalkeeper. Everyone's scoring low drivens from all kinds of angles. I really want my goalkeeper to have this if possible. All right, cross-claimer I'll put in debatable. I think it's not really that great, but you could argue if people are trying to score crosses versus you, it's not bad. The keeper's immediately going to come out and punch the ball away. It's going to be very hard for your opponent to score headers with his centre-back. Deflector, I think, is pretty top tier. And so is far reach, boys. I'm going to put deflector and top tier. Deflector is so your opponent's not getting rebounds all the time. And I think that's kind of important because everyone hates conceding a rebound. It's so annoying, bro. And also, far reach is obviously really good because finesse plus is very good right now. So if you've got a goalkeeper with far reach, he's going to help you not concede those finesses. I just think it's a very good playstyle plus. So boys, this is the playstyle plus rankings. Look at the broken, look at the top tier, look at the decent. Do you agree with this, lads, or not? Let me know into the comments. And I hope you enjoyed us dissecting these playstyle pluses and talking about which ones are important and for which positions on the pitch they're important for. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, boys. Let's get at least 50 likes on a video. I'm still waiting to get 50 likes on a video on the channel, boys, so let's make it happen sooner rather than later. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, lads. There's gonna be plenty of content moving forward, and you know that. Much love, boys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.